Hello, I'm back. I was told that I need to be more inviting. Tell people to subscribe. Subscribe to my channel. Hit the like button. And tell all your friends about me. God, I fucking hate that shit. Everybody's so lame. Everybody's just doing the same fucking thing. What if I said, no, fuck that. Fuck you. If you don't appreciate this, you're a loser. You're a loser. I hope you commit suicide. You know, nobody's saying that shit. Let me say that shit. Fuck your system. Fuck your system. Fuck your system. Everybody's going along with the system. Though they love to say, fuck the system. You are the system. You are the system. I'm so lucky, I'm so blessed. I'm so lucky, I'm so blessed. I'm so lucky, I'm so blessed that I say fuck this. I'm so lucky, I'm so blessed. I'm so lucky, I'm so blessed to be this mess of a mess of a mess of a mess of a mess that I fucking am. I spent my life living in sin, and I'll spend the remainder living for him. Preaching, 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 but not in a church. I'll do that everywhere else, but as long as I practice what I preach, it's worth a lot more than all the stuff that they teach. What are they teaching? Bullshit, 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 bullshit. Everything is Marxist, so that means it's all bullshit. And in case you haven't noticed, everybody hates white people. It's cool to hate white people. Ha ha ha, we're being exterminated. We're being eliminated. That's so funny, 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 funny. And lately, when I've been doing comedy, listening to other white people tear our race apart, it's not as if I can't do that. But I tear us apart because of all the stuff we choose. Yeah, I tear us apart because they lose, and they choose to lose. We've already lost the culture war that happened a long time ago. And now we're gonna lose the race war. And it's all because we wished it so, wished it so, wished it so. And if you look at all the white women, she's a hoe, she's a hoe, she's a hoe, she's a hoe. And if you look at all the white men, they decided to let their ball sack go, ball sack go, ball sack go. What do they need that for anyway? I don't know. You know, maybe save the world. But white people run to their shrinkity-dink. White people, they choose not to think. And that's why they give in to all this bullshit, bullshit, Marxist bullshit. Because it's mainly all the white people that are so brainwashed. And why are they brainwashed? Because they're so, wait, what's the term, whitewashed? What does that actually mean? I actually don't know. I should know this, but I don't. See, I'm willing to admit the stuff I don't know. That's the whole thing. Everybody's so afraid of looking ignorant that they remain ignorant. You know how funny that shit is? Anyway. I don't want to lambast my race. I don't want to lambast my race. But my race has no problem with being replaced. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? They have no problem being erased. They have no problem getting raped by the government, by by any other race. They have no issue with that, so maybe there's a problem with that. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? No, you don't know what I mean. But like I said, it's because of all this shrinky-a-dinks. Because when you're on all those pills, you go through the same old drill, and you just toss out your ability to critically think. And I know that it's not just white people that are Marxists. And I know that it's not just white people that are socialist communists, because, you know, a lot of black people, you know, they drink that Kool-Aid. It was mainly black people that did that. And Jonestown. And if you look at society right now, America is the new Jonestown. And but I wish that my race were stronger. I wish we were better, considering the fact that, you know, a lot of this stuff was because of our ancestors, you know. A lot of the stuff that we have now, we won't even allow. We can't even say all the things that we've done that have been relatively good. Because it's well understood that, oh, we're responsible for every horrible thing that's ever happened. Yes, white people are responsible for every atrocity that's ever existed. Because race has always been the hot topic. Because what would the media do without it? They would crumble, 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 crumble, crumble. I wish that people would see things without looking at it from this lens of race all the time, but at the same time, it's part of it, you know, and you have to acknowledge it, because if you don't, then you're not being honest with yourself. I just wish that the conversation weren't always mediated by some leftist lunatic. I wish that we could eliminate leftist lunatics, but unfortunately, they run everything. And what would we do if we could actually say the things that we need to say and nobody would tell us, hey, you're a bigot, you're a piece of garbage, all because you tell it like it is. That's why they hated the last president. Not that he did everything right, but I think he did more right than he did wrong. And people can get mad at me all they want, I really don't give a fuck. You know, I'm allowed to have my opinion, and you're allowed to disagree with it. That's your prerogative. But there are a lot of people that they're not cool with somebody else having a prerogative. It's their prerogative to eliminate any and all prerogative of anybody else with whom they don't agree. Doesn't sit well with me, because I'm very disagreeable, so I know that I'd be the first they took out. But it's hard to make a case for my race when my race chooses to do without common sense. When they can't wait to apologize for shit they had no involvement in. It's so depressing, it's so embarrassing. It really is. And just listen to these white comedians. Comedians, get it? God, they bore me, they disgust me, they sicken me. They apologize for everything. bitch about anything white, as if that makes them right. And they're just so desperate to be relevant. They're so desperate to fit in, fit in, fit in. And it's so funny because black people aren't buying it. They know they're full of shit. And even if they're mad at us, they still don't agree with us when we're constantly cutting ourselves, but we're still not cutting ourselves, you know what I mean? I feel like they just need to self-mutilate and they'd feel better about themselves, you know what I mean? I used to do that shit, but not because of my race, but because I hated myself. And I can't even imagine growing up now, and I can't even imagine going to school, I can't even imagine being told every single day, all day, that I'm a horrible, horrible human being, all because of something that I can't even control. I can't even imagine that. Can't even imagine growing up now, being told every waking day that, oh well, the reason why I have such disarray, it probably is because I just need to cut my genitals off. That's the reason, that's gotta be the reason, that's gotta be the reason. And it was bad enough when everybody was wearing all black just to pretend they were tough. That was bad enough. And it was bad enough when people thought that it made them interesting to take a pair of scissors and drag it across their skin. Yeah, that was bad enough. That was bad enough. Can't even imagine. I really feel for these kids. I really do. Anyway, I just got sad and depressed. I think my feet are asleep. Probably because I'm like doing this in a really awkward position. But yeah. I like to randomly play music in random places because it's fun. And this microphone isn't on. I mean, I know I mentioned that, but yeah, I just thought I'd show you what I'm capable of, y'all.